Okay, so we are all, in theory, okay with possible war crimes. Gotcha. With that, we will begin today's session. We are Chaos Crew. We are not in Cozy Cove. We are actually outside of Cozy Cove in the island nation outside of Kaplan. We are in Cactus Cove. And I sound like this, and we're all completely fine with that. When we last left off, you all had found yourselves at the bar at the beginning of the ocean. You had a nice, fun conversation with the bartender there over some cups of coffee with some, I think it was Haley's and brandy in your coffee and tea, respectively. And as the conversation wore on, everything seemed fine until all of a sudden someone walked in the bar looking exactly like the person you have been talking to. However, that person wanted to know who the hell the person behind the bar was. Obviously, you'd possibly been talking to somebody who was not, in fact, the proprietor of this bar. When that happened, this individual went, "Oh shit," and kind of smoke ninja vanishes away as much as they can. Before we get into that action, you will all get a chance, however, to roll a perception check. And I will grab my own dice as well.
19.
15.
18.
9.
All right, so what was the highest? 19 was Thistle. All right, Thistle, and then the next highest was 18, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Thistle, where are you? Okay, so Thistle, because you are right there, you're not, if you look at the position of where Home Guy was standing, he is just chilling right in front of Danny. So when he throws the smoke bomb down, it obviously just blasts Danny in the face a little bit. And you're not able to see exactly what happens, but you're able to see a bit of an outline as they go in, almost like they go invisible. Like you see them like kind of phase their body a little bit, and then you don't see them at all. But you do see them do that before the smoke kind of clouds the room up a little bit. Smudge, you were the 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which is great because you're by the door. So while you're not able to stop it, you are able to see the outline of not a person, because as mentioned previously, they did phase and become some sort of visible. But as the door opens, the way the smoke outlines this translucent body, you're able to at least see a person. They're moving in a sped up fashion. In fact, in this moment, it seems like you guys aren't really almost not able to react. It's happening so fast, but in that moment you are able to at least perceive them slipping out the door. But the smoke kind of follows them, so you're able to kind of see that happen.
This is the bartender that we were talking to previously, not the one that walked in.
Yeah, the one that you had been talking to previously did that, and then the guy is using the same token, but is now the guy who walked in saying, "Who the hell is that guy?" is now standing behind his bar, kind of double checking, making sure nothing was tampered with and that kind of thing.
This was going to say, whoa, he just went invisible.
Yeah, and he ran out the door. I saw him run out the door.
Choking on leftover smoke. Did go get him? Should we go get him?
Well, he's basically invisible. I don't know if we can see him.
You ain't gonna catch him.
Do you know who that was?
No, but I know the abilities they have, which means they're probably one of the agents of chaos. You're not going to be able to catch them. They're going to move real fast. They're going to be able to be invisible. They're going to be able to take on the form of another person before you can even blink.
All right, these agents of chaos, are there a lot of them?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I mean, I don't want to attribute these skills to any particular group. Obviously, they could be some sort of free agent spy type of person, but we have people in these parts who I don't know, you'd probably call them rogues or whatever, but they're, chaotic rogues, I guess you could call them. I don't know what they call themselves. I don't deal with them, but they have those abilities where they can just take on looking like another person. It's a much more fancy and refined to disguise self, I guess. I personally have no idea, but they also have the ability to have very good evasion skills, like what we just saw that guy do.
Does this happen a lot, or?
Yeah, you see a lot of shit running a bar at the beginning of the ocean.
But this particular pretending to be you.
What are they going to get pretending to be you?
He's looking over things and he's like, well, they didn't take any of the money. That's something. That's actually real good. Looks like, did they already ring you up for what they gave you?
Yeah, no.
All right, so I'm only down a little bit of booze because what they used on your drinks, that's not too bad. No, I don't know. They were probably looking to fuck with whoever came in here. That happens too. We do have troublemakers who use their skills to just be nuisances. When you run a bar where violence isn't allowed, sometimes people decide to prank you just to fuck with you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you tell us about Torty? Tell us your opinions and your insights on Torty, so we can decide what they might have been up to.
Torty, you mean the mayor?
Yes.
I mean, He isn't to come here much because this is a respectable establishment and we have magic that prevents any sort of violence. I assume you did read the sign on the door, correct? None of your violence will work here. No poisoning, no stabbing, no biting, no tickling, none of that. I would do a longer list. I'm not going to do as many audio bits, guys.
Fine with that. We're not here to cause trouble.
Yeah, so
We're here for information.
as long as there's not any intense problems, he doesn't come over to this side of the island because he prefers that side of the island. He says there's better views and he prefers his bar over there, but I got no problem with him. And if I did, he'd probably kick my ass. He's a pretty tough guy.
Do you know how old he is?
Oh, I mean, it's rude to ask a tortoise that, but I mean, he's what? Let's see. Here, the one. I mean, he's got to be getting close to 200 at least. He's an old fella. I mean, he still moves like he's young when he needs to, but he's an older guy. I mean, he was young before the War of the 12 Kingdoms, so.
And is he someone that can be violent if you cross him?
I mean, can't anyone be violent if you cross them?
Well, I mean, the person pretending to be you was very much saying that he was much more violent person than his persona lets on. He's a very angry person and he is a force of nature.
Well, I'd say he's a force of nature for sure. I say if you do upset him, he can be wildly destructive. But he's not an angry person by nature, no.
Syrian, can I call you Syrian?
Sure.
Where were you just now?
Taking
Is it
care of a business.
Thank you. I'm just curious if it's like, if this is the first time this has happened, right? Like if somebody's impersonating you. It seems like it's kind of a big deal, right? Like this is your bar. Seems like it'd be really annoying if it happened more than once.
It would be, and it is. Are you guys offering to try and solve this problem or something? Because I don't have a quest. I'm not a quest giver. I don't have a quest for that. There's guilds. You understand?
I'm just wondering, like, is this something that happens often? And if so, under what circumstances? Because we walked in and it seemed like there weren't that many people in here, except for us and except for whoever it was that was pretending to be you.
I mean, if I had to guess, they were probably here to fuck with you, not me. Because based on how they didn't take any of my money or anything, if they had done anything that damaged my bar, I'd probably be trying to get to the bottom of it. But no disrespect to any of you fine fellows, but ladies, I just don't think it's really my problem. I think they were really here to fuck with you. Because otherwise they would have taken the money out of the till.
So it doesn't happen very often then, this kind of thing?
Doesn't happen. People impersonate me all the time, sure, but not to not steal alcohol and money.
Right, yeah.
Did you leave your bar open? How long were you gone?
Well, I was just away for the restroom, to have you know.
Okay.
I'm not getting any younger. Sometimes the stomach acts up a little bit in the morning.
It's all right. Everybody goes to the restroom.
Yeah, it happens. You
Kind
caught
of.
with your pants down a bit, literally.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should just keep an eye out and, not be so trusting. Talking to myself when I say that. As we hit up any other bars.
Can Danny stick her head out of the bar, like outside? Not like leave, but just kind of like crack the door and take a look and see if there's anybody. Gwen, Sativa, stead proof dude.
Yeah, you're welcome to. When you poke your head outside, you look around, you look to the left, look to the right, up, down. You don't really see anybody you recognize. There's people milling about here and there, but on the ground you see some crabs skitter by. Seems like they're also overpopulating in this area.
If there's too many people, well, this would be a stupid question. If there was any footprints, it's a bar.
Oh, there's been footprints every which way, and the person who took off would have probably left without a trace as well.
I'm sorry, can you repeat when you were describing that person who took off? Like we could see the outline of them, but like they weren't. What was the response? The spell that this will cast?
So I just saw this individual kind of poof go invisible,
Okay.
and then I saw them move slightly, and then smudge. What did you see?
I saw there an outline of a person running out. They moved very quickly, like
a
misty step or something.
Yeah.
Like had misty step. It was just a magical speed.
So kind of above the table, but last time I think that there was a discussion about how the agents of chaos are the cozy answer to the Zentharum. Do we know what was meant by that?
I believe it was that they were more. It was more accurately described as they were the cozy answer to the Bregandere.
They protect the chaos magic, period.
Okay.
I mean,
then our might know something about that.
maybe, possible.
Was Gwen an agent of chaos or no?
He's the leader of them. Yes.
Oh, okay. You guys want to head out to another bar, see what we can find, or see if we can meet up with Sativa?
Yeah.
I want to know who the hell that was.
Yeah.
It would be nice to maybe touch base with Gwen and see if she's got any idea of ongoing operations on the island, if that was one of her agents. Or if, one way or another, it'd be useful to know if somebody went rogue. Ooh, what you got there? Is that curry?
It is, yeah.
Hell yeah, I fucking love a curry.
Yeah.
Is Danny already outside looking for people?
I'm kind of like at the threshold, halfway.
And it looks like it's just like there's a lot of people every which way you don't really recognize. I mean, there could possibly be a familiar NPC, but nothing of note.
I'd be alright with looking for another place if y'all are okay with it. I just think that I'd want to maybe touch base with Gwen and Sativa before, just to see if somebody knows something that we don't.
As a gentle and loving and friendly reminder, this is the bar where no one can actually actively kill or hurt you.
Yeah.
The other bar, they can. Not that you'll instantly die or anything. I
feel like that was a threat, but like a nice threat.
It's like hey, this is the criminal side of the island where like literally all the criminals hang out. This is the bar that understands that there's criminals here and blocks anyone from doing violent magic. The other bar doesn't do that. So just making sure we're all on the same page.
Is the fact that we're the only people here just a matter of like what time it is?
It's very early in the day. That's all that is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I could probably add a few NPCs as they milled in, but imagination game. I'm gonna open my curry instead. But there's just it's early in the day. Bars aren't as busy early in the day.
Can we quickly ask the bartender, like, so your impersonator said something that hinted at maybe the fact that they perhaps are regular. They said something about how this is a good place to have a bunch of secrets told and shared. Just because, nobody's doing any violence, so the currency is going to be secrets. Would you agree with that?
100%. That's what you come to this bar for. I mean, we have some okay food and we got good drinks, but that's what you come here for. It's the secrets. It's the tea, as it were.
Well, so you got any secrets to share with us?
It's awfully early to be asking questions like that, don't you think? We haven't even had a bard off yet.
Do a bard off, no problem with that. Well, when my friend and I, Otis, we've been practicing this absolute banger of a sea shanty, bound to get everybody just roaring, you know what I mean? But I guess my question to you is like, what will we have to do to trade secrets? What do you require?
Well, I wouldn't mind rustling up some business, getting the coin flowing. Mm-hmm. If you guys can sign up and get some customers in here tonight for a really good bard off, get the booze flowing. One, you won't need many secrets from me because if they're all in here and they're all talking, you probably won't need much from me. But if the gossip you gain is not enough, I could probably tell you what I've heard. It's you get customers in here, I'll lend you my ear. Okay. And just to be clear, there's no funny business in his tone whatsoever. I have no control over it, so please, no one think there's any funny business with his tone. He's voiced by I'm doing my best.
We can do that. We can go out on the streets and let everyone know a bard off is gonna happen.
Yeah. Do we feel okay about that? Like, do we want to stick around here and see what secrets we can glean, or do we want to move on to the underbar? Just want to see where people's heads are at with this.
Could we head over to the other bar, but also kind of promote the bard off for this evening, and then come back?
I mean, we could go to the other bar past the flyers.
What'd you say?
We could go pass out flyers at the other bar.
Yeah. We might get our butt kicked, but we can do it.
Sure, what the hell? I think, did Smudge leave us, or are they having a coughing fit?
I deeply suggest not doing this plan until Smudge is back, because that's a really dangerous plan, and I feel like Smudge should be a part of that conversation.
I agree. And also the fact that you just said that is making me maybe have some second thoughts about just how dangerous this space is.
It's literally... This is of all the criminals that are trying to converge in the area right now, which, as you guys know, is a few gangs of criminals. There's only one half of the island they can safely be on, and that's the half you're on. There's only 2 bars they can go to, and only one of those bars has protections against violence, which means all the rest of them that are on land are probably at that other one, and if you piss off that bartender, they'll have no problem taking out the trash.
Maybe we should disguise ourselves and just quietly walk in there.
Could be one. But also, I mean, how long would we have to wait before the Bardock starts here?
Bardoff would be in that would be in the evening.
Maybe.
We can go talk to Sativa if we can find her. Possibly Gwen. We just gotta find them.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good idea to have Gwen with us if we went to the other bar.
As your DM and friend, I would say I agree.
Can we like walk around town looking for Gwen?
So you guys are kind of talking about looking for Gwen at the door, and almost as if she was listening to you, she kind of just pops her head down from above and goes, "Hi guys," and then walks in.
God damn it. What do you do? Where were you?
Where were you?
Right here. Was that one of
Yeah, me too.
your agents that was in here? Did you see that?
See who? See what?
The imposter.
Was someone dressed as me?
Dressed as the bartender over there.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that makes sense. Were they fucking with you?
A little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why? Does that make sense?
You're like the new faces in town. Of course, any of the little wannabe agents of chaos are gonna be testing their skills out, trying to fuck with you. That makes sense. Surprised they didn't poison you. Oh, but you were in the bar at the beginning of the yeah, so they couldn't have poisoned you. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're the leader, right?
As much as we could have a leader, sure.
So are you aware of any operations happening on the island?
Well, yeah, there's Operation Fuck with Jarl. Operation Blow Up and Sink Their Boats. Operation Fuck with the Zents, make them rip their hair out.
Okay.
I did ask them to try and kill Manshoon, but I don't think they could actually do it. I mean, either of them. Oh, and then obviously there's the general standing orders from Torty is to, get as many crabs as you can and take them to the bar, because it's an invasive species. It's an invasive species.
Hey Gwen, so you've been in the bar the whole time? Did you hear our potential plans?
No, I wasn't in the bar the whole time. I just dropped in, so I heard you say my name.
That's a
I
little fucking
think I'm
creepy.
advertising a bard off here later.
Dope. Bard off. Bard off. Bard off.
Do you think you could spread that amongst your networks? Ask some of your agents of chaos to tell people?
Ah, you're trying to fill the bar up for your bard off, huh? All right. I could probably do that. You know what? We can invite old JB too. That'll be fun. Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. We'll get Sativa in here, get her dancing on the bar for the bard off. All of this will be amazing.
Gwen. Where is Sativa, by the way?
Oh, she's not with you guys? Oh shit, where is she? Where is she?
Uh-oh.
We should probably try.
Wait, are the familiars on the boat still?
I don't know. You tell me. I see Pockets
Yeah, Pockets is here, but not
And Amy.
everyone else. Should we go check on the boat?
watching my food. Look at this bitch.
I don't think she's moved since you
No.
got dinner.
She's very food motivated.
Same girl.
But yeah, I know that I see Pockets. Did any of the other familiars come?
I think I would have left Wix on the boat. No offense, bud.
We can call for them, though.
By
You don't
best
have to
friend.
bring them here. All you have to do is call for them. Bubbles! Inbounds Bubbles.
Yeah, yours doesn't talk. Let's go that route.
Bubbles. With the other familiars on the boat was Carl and who was best friend? Wix? What is it?
Wix.
Wix. Were they on the boat? They were. Are they were there when you left? Okay. Thank you, sweetie. You want to stay in here?
Tiva.
What about Sativa?
Was Sativa there? No.
She just doesn't she?
Can I cast message to try to get to Sativa? It only goes 120 feet though. I have no idea if she's within 120 feet.
Let's find out together.
How far is it? How far can you talk to your familiar?
I think
Pretty-
that's just
That's a
yeah.
period bond, isn't it? Like, that's just.
Maybe Wick can fly around, see if he.
Or even with just words, he might be able to tell us what Sativa is. Bubbles doesn't talk.
Or we can walk around town.
So I was gonna try a message and then worst case, yes.
I think you might as well just kind of leave the bar. You can cast message, we can peek around, kind of just do everything we can and try to figure out where she is. Since we've got Gwen.
That's fine.
And tell everyone about the bar off.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
All right, Mr. Bartender, we will be back.
I'll be seeing you.
It's grown, hasn't it?
Oh, the map.
Has it got fine? The map?
Yeah, this is the more expanded Cozy Cove map. A lot more cities, a lot more places, a lot more lore. You know, the farming communities now have names. But I don't have an actual town map for Cactus Cove, so I just brought you out here to this cool little map so you can at least have something different to look at. So you guys are out and about in Cactus Cove, and you're in the little town square area. It's not a very large area. And there's people milling this way and that. You know, it's daily business. The fish, there's a lot of fishermen. It seems like if you're not a criminal or business owner, you're probably a fisherman. So everyone's out there just like fishing up crab. And it's real easy because it's an invasive species. Seems like a lot of them are trying to bag them all up and get them just, it's a bit of a task because there's so many of them in the shrimp. But c'est la vie, as they say. You guys are wandering around for a little bit. Danny, you said you're gonna try to cast message a few times to find Sativa. And the rest of you are like, have we like made up flyers for the bard off, or what are we doing for that?
Yeah, can we make up some flyers?
I find it very plausible that one or more of you have ink, and I know that at least one of you knows how to write, so you guys tell me.
Thistle would like to kind of write up some flyers and ask Madrigal if you want to make some drawings.
Yeah.
On the drive.
Yeah, Madrigal's going to make some drawings of Sugar Fun. Like what the pub maybe looks like, and just two people with instruments just looking like they're having a good time. I don't know if we should set up like a little busking station or something so that we can give people like a little taste of just what's to come. And she'll play like a few bars of the song and be like, everybody, if you want to hear more, you better come to what's the bar called?
That was the bar at the beginning of the ocean.
Better come to the bar at the beginning of the ocean if you want to hear more. There's going to be a lot more where that came from. Me and my friend Otis were just going to freaking bring the house down. You better be there or be square. Everybody's going to be talking about it.
Pockets and Thistle are handing out flyers. Fishermen, everyone.
And Madrigal wrote her own name above her sketch and wrote Otis's name, because that was another thing you learned. Otis's name above his.
Yes.
So they could show.
Yes. Also, we didn't run the screen.
Already not.
But Madrigal does just like run over to Smudge and give Smudge a big hug. Is like a thank you for teaching her how to read. And also she heard that some stuff was said in the last session about just familiars and loss and all of that. And she's just like, I gotta give Smudge a big hug.
Oh, dear.
And Danny, you said you're going to be casting message?
Yeah, while they're handing out flyers, I'm just like skulking back and forth, like wearing a line in the fucking sand. It's just going back and forth, like.
And what is your message? What is the message you're sending?
Really like to know where you went off to. Found another agent of chaos at the bar where could really use your input.
I love you. Where are you? I can't bear to be without you for any longer. Come to me. I love, come to me.
Literally just like kicking sand at Smudge while she's.
What about wish you were here? Oh, I miss you.
XOXO.
I'm so glad this is in my head and not y'all's.
We're all just kind of like looking over Danny's shoulder, like, what if you said this?
After a moment, after a few attempts, the first message back you get is, what, no XOXO? I see how you feel.
Told ya. Not that I
Like
was
right in the face and just kind of looks at this and goes, what?
Danny, she's flirting on you. This is what it looks like. This is what it is. You have to flirt back.
Go back to your bard off. I got this.
I don't think I can. I think that this is what I'm needed right now. This is where my skills are best used, is you have to be flirting with Sativa, not just for your own well-being, but also because maybe if you flirted on her, maybe we would get an answer back that was more, I don't know, helpful.
You think flirting, she's gonna... God's sakes. All right, I'm gonna send another one.
Tissa, what was it you said that you should say? That she should say on the message?
XOXO. Make sure you sign it. And maybe a little heart.
Now, how am I supposed to draw a heart in my head that for her to hear?
Well, just see it. Good grief, that should be easy. You can see a heart in your head.
Yeah, and you can tell her that if she gets here right now, maybe she'll get a hug out of it.
Or a kiss.
Don't push it.
A hug, then.
I mean,
Or maybe you hold her hand.
No. All right. Shush.
Could I roll like a, I don't know, perception check or something to see if there's anything interesting going around town, around the streets?
What was that?
Could I don't know if roll a perception check or see if there's anything interesting going on, or because we're like kind of in the town square, right?
Sure, go ahead and roll a d20.
12 plus 5 is 2. 19.
Okay. You see a lot of people going here and there. You see I'm trying to think of something that's interesting. That's not the thing that I'm already doing with Smudge right now, depending on how Smudge replies to this message.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Oh, I'm waiting to hear how Smudge replies to a message to know what you see.
Oh, I'm trying to find. I heard something, but I can't find it. Oh, wait. I turn around and say, yes. What? What do you need?
The very raspy voice from beneath the cloak says, honey, do you have any honey? What you see is a cloak, and from underneath it you said it was a 19. You see what looks like the persona of Serial, which is one of Sativa's personas. She's been lurking behind Smudge for a minute.
Yes. Let me give you that. Smudge is going to look through her stuff to see if she has any honey. And
Can I take a closer look at you? She says can I take a closer look at you? She says to Sarah. Or this figure.
Sure.
And then she whispers, like, I think that's Sativa.
do you just need a kiss of honey or a hug of honey?
The familiar voice, but sounds very raspy like mine does now, goes, I just need something for my throat.
Oh, dearie, I have just the thing. She opens up her little pouch. She gets some honey. She gets some other herbs. She mixes and does, and then wraps it, and then hands it to the mysterious person who is going to just go ahead and put it in your mouth and just let it dissolve, and you'll feel better.
I've been told to do weird things with things in my mouth. Sure, why not? And she puts it in her mouth and she's like, greetings. I believe we met early at the shipyard. My name is Serial. How are you all doing? But she sounds like this.
Thistle's fully convinced it's Sativa at this point. She's like, Sativa, what happened? What's wrong with your voice? I mean, mysterious figure. What's wrong with your voice?
I had a run-in with some people. I was in a chokehold. I think they may have hurt my vocal cords a little bit. I'm fine, and I'm much better than they are.
Oh, no.
Running with who?
Someone who's dead now. It was a Centaurum. That other bar is not fun, guys. I cannot stress, don't go to the other bar.
You went alone?
I had Carl.
Why?
I was trying to get information, and I can take more damage than you guys can. So I figured I'd go to the more dangerous bar.
So I'm just going to look through her stuff and also take out some balm to help with the redness and bruises. And it's going to say, Danny, put this on, rub this on her neck while I'm fixing the next balm.
Yeah, all right. Takes the balm and just looks at Sariel and goes, XOXO, huh?
I don't know.
You can put this on yourself.
No love. That's fine.
Actually, I think that I've heard something about the therapeutic benefits of
Nothing. Stop it, Max. No.
I feel like I've heard something about people. I just feel like maybe it would help if maybe you weren't the one putting it on there, because it would be at least distracting enough that maybe you wouldn't be thinking about it so much, because obviously it'd be distracting to you if Danny was putting it on there.
That is Madrigal. I've read that case study that you've heard of.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
It is way more beneficial for somebody else to put it on, because they see exactly where the marks are, and B, when you are doing it yourself, you tend to be harsher than somebody who would be putting it on you seeing the marks. So Danny, please, for our friend, you need to do it.
Are you guys implying Danny would be more gentle?
Danny would be very careful.
These big farmer paws.
No, but this is good for both of you. No. This is good because of the study that Smudge mentioned. This is the science. The science is we gotta go with what the science says. And also, while Danny's doing that, then we can maybe talk a little bit more about what information you were trying to get out of there, and why in the Seven Hells you thought it was a good idea to go without your friends.
Yeah. And here's some tea.
Here's some tea.
You're drinking the tea as well.
Thank
Danny?
Danny's gonna put her hand around your neck if you don't knock it off.
No. Madrigal just like puts her like voluminous robes just like all the way around her face and is like, Danny, now's the time for you to do your duty. And she like flits off to play guitar on a corner while still listening to what's going on.
Oh god, I missed you last time.
Same.
Madrigal is the ultimate wing woman.
Can Thistle use like her elementalism cantrip to have like a little gust of wind, kind of just give Danny a little push towards towards Sativa?
She totally can.
Okay,
Damn, what the fuck?
just a foot or so. Ooh, it's windy out here today.
Little Hosier style love ballad on the corner.
Pushed by said wind, literally just kind of like bumps into Sativa. I don't know what they're fucking doing. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. You don't want to touch me, and I understand. Do you guys want to go into the bar over here and get like they have hot tea in the bar, and I can get some booze to mix, and we can make a hot toddy situation, and I can tell you what I was able to glean, and you guys can tell me of all your great marketing ideas for the Bard Off. It's exciting. I love the posters. Those are neat. Do you guys want to go get a drink?
No, I cast message to Danny right now. Sorry, this really needs to happen. I cast message to Danny. It's a cantrip. I can do it. And I say, Danny, you just need to ask for consent. That's all that it is. You need to make sure that she wants this. Do you want this?
I need message to be. No, it's sending that I'm thinking of. Fuck.
Do you want this? If you don't, I'm just gonna. If you do, just be like, can I put this ointment on your neck? It'll make you feel a lot better. And then you just fucking do it. You know what I mean? Anywho, I'm gonna leave you to it. And she goes away.
That was the longest message ever.
And Sativa's still like holding a cup of tea. Like, so did you guys want to go in this bar?
In lieu, she's not responding to the message. In lieu of responding to the message, she will. The hell was that?
The phone, iPhone.
Madrigal, that was amazing.
It wasn't me.
It was me.
I'm singing about love and woodlands in the corner.
Thistle's doing a little dance with pockets.
Danny's gonna do subtle, probably get her hand cut off. This subtle light touch on the back of Sativa and be like, do you want to go inside the bar?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, alright, that's great.
Are we returning back to the bar at the beginning of the ocean? Pull that one back out. Do. We're back in there, but let me grab Sativa's token. And where do you guys want to sit in the bar? We'll say that while you were out carousing for a little bit. Actually, each of you roll a D20, but do a persuasion check, since each of you were participating in persuading people to come to the Bard Off later.
Ooh.
Okay, Smudge, you persuasive vixen.
23. Oh, wait. Persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. It might not be a 23. Where did my sheet go?
I rolled an 8.
But you had advantage because you were making posters.
Okay.
Do I have advantage too?
You were, yep. Both of you had advantage with your posters.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
I rolled
20.
really.
Dirty 20 is what I got.
I rolled a 19 and an 18, so I have a -1, so 18.
Nice. It's still an 8 because the lower was a 6. I'm just gonna say that Magical was like singing up to the start of the chorus and then like stopping and being like, "You gotta come to the show to hear more." And everybody was like, "Dude, what's your deal?"
That's valid. That's a very valid reason that everyone is not persuaded.
I only got a 12.
You weren't really focusing on trying to get people to come, though, so that makes sense.
It's true.
You were not trying, and you did better than average at doing so.
It's better than Magical.
The sleeveless tank top.
It does seem like with some of the high scores, including the Dirty 20, that you guys will be able to have a pretty good crowd coming in, and I'll start filling in some NPCs that are going to enter now. And in the meantime, you guys tell me what table you're going to go sit at.
You want us to just go sit at?
Yeah.
Or we can all sit together? I'll move.
I'm wondering if we need to have like an eye on the like sight lines on the exits. Just like a corner table or something. Just like not one that's maybe blocked by other people.
You mean closer to the table, closer to the exit than I chose?
Or like a corner. No, I actually wait, where are you? Oh yeah. No, I like both. I like both and thistles actually. I don't know. Just like someplace where we can like see who's coming in and out, you know?
All right, I'm gonna sit there.
Yeah, maybe split up a little bit so that we can hear from different perspectives.
Where's the stage gonna be at?
It'll be like with the other bar. It'll form around the bar itself.
Okay.
So like this kind of area.
Okay. In that case, I think Ventricle's gonna go up over here to be a little closer to the stage. Can I bring Otis up with me? Have like a little pep talk with him? Oh, are we moving on? Sorry, I wasn't.
I'm just adding tokens to the screen.
No, I was seeing where Sativa was going. If she was sitting with Gwen, I was gonna be like, no, but never mind, you moved her.
Oh yeah, you're glad, huh?
That's not what I meant.
Sorry, go ahead.
This is gonna kind of yell up to the bartender. We're gonna get a pretty good crowd, I think, for the Bard off. Can we get a hot toddy over here and
Alcohol.
make it 3? What else do you want, Danny? What do you want?
Mojito? Can you do me a mojito?
I can do a mojito. We got some mint growing right out here.
Oh yeah, cool. So why is Gwen sitting by herself?
Because I'm taking your drink orders and not putting NPCs around her.
Okay, cool.
So he comes back with some hot toddies and a
And who is-
mojito for you with some freshly muddled mint. And he's like, anything else for you guys?
This somebody we don't know.
This is the bartender.
No, that's in the corner over here that I can't. Yes.
Yeah, just a token NPC.
Okay.
I think that Madrigal's gonna like get up and like under the guise of tuning her Cora is gonna walk a little bit around, maybe just like saying hi to random people, is gonna stop by Gwen and say, oh hey there Gwen. Why are you sitting all the way back here? You waiting for somebody?
Yeah, I'm just, keeping an eye on things, seeing what happens tonight. I suspect we probably have some people coming in. I could probably change forms, but what's the point nowadays,
What's your ideal outcome for tonight? What do you hope will happen?
Same thing I hope for every night, Mads. Chaos.
All right, just make sure that if chaos happens, it's in our favor, yeah?
Well, of course, it'd be in your favor. You're the chaos crew, right?
That's what they're saying. I think she's gonna Magical's gonna walk a little bit around here and be like, just kind of casually tuning her Cora next to this person who is in the, and be like, hi,
Hello.
I'm Magical, what's your name?
My name is Atten. I'm a
Atten?
scholar.
Scholar?
Yes.
I'm learning how to read. My friend's teaching me.
That is a crucial step on the path to enlightenment.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you think there are any other ways to get into enlightenment that don't involve reading?
No.
Fascinating. How'd you come by that opinion?
I was raised by 2 scholars.
Yeah? Where?
I don't remember where her character is from. It's a character from the Bookworms.
Yeah.
She's from we'll say she's from Embermore, and she was raised by scholars, and so she's always known that the path to enlightenment began with books, which of course requires reading.
Yeah. Why here? Why tonight? On this most auspicious of evenings, Atten.
Well, truth be told, I thought it'd be fun to watch what happens tonight. And there's all these gangs converging about. Normally I like to be in the cozier side of things, but, could be fun to watch these idiots beat the crap out of each other. Sure, they can't fight in the bar, but that stuff spills outside the bar real fast, so.
Interesting take for a scholar.
I like to read, but I like to also watch things while I read. It's like background noise, background chaos, if you will.
If you like chaos, you might like some of my friends. And Magical kind of like points to the table at the far corner. It's like, if you feel like sitting with people.
Oh,
I'll be
I'm quite sure I
Bard
don't.
off. You
What was
know?
that?
I'll be performing at the Bard off. I'm quite enjoying a conversation. But if you feel like continuing it with other people, my friends over there, they're wonderful.
If I were to be so inclined as to feel social, I will keep you in mind.
Wonderful. That's all I can really hope for.
Indeed. Jared turns back to her book because she's reading, so she's just like, okay, I have a book.
This was gonna look over at Sativa and just kind of whisper, like, what happened?
I went into a bar full of Zentarum, started a small fight. I say small. It was pretty big. Did you guys know that I thought about what Smudge was saying last night with familiars? Do you know what a Carl number 2 can do?
A Carl number 2?
A Carl number 2.
Oh,
I summoned the
can-
second Carl.
what?
You have two of them now.
No, the second one did not make it out of the bar, actually.
What can Carl number 2 do?
Yeah, I was like,
Chaos. Utter chaos. I would be mad, but that was honestly such a good fight. I think I forgot how fun fighting could be. Fighting just for the sake of fighting. It was glorious, honestly.
until the whole choking out part.
I mean, I didn't pass out. I'm not a bitch.
Wow.
What exactly were you hoping to get out of that situation, my friend?
More magic items.
Ah,
Get any?
I did. Speaking of, great segue. Hey, Madrigal, how come you haven't sent me your suggestion for a magic item that Sativa found in her shenaniganery?
What?
You guys are supposed to all send me a suggested couple of magic items that Sativa might find when she's doing her shenanigans.
Wondrous items.
Wondrous rating or above, yes.
On account of I'm gonna need to hit the. You're not gonna know what I mean by this, but I'm gonna need to hit the Google, and then I'll get back to you. Yeah.
And then she'll tell your answer will be back to you then.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'll get back to you. I'll ask some people. Some. I'm gonna ask specifically Smudge what that means, and then I'm gonna ask Smudge specific. I'll get back to you on that. Yeah.
And she does pass over, speaking of Smudge, she goes, and I did find this, and it is I believe it's the Pearl of Power you were looking for, correct, Smudge?
Yeah. I mean, I could do a different one if you want to look and choose between them.
You sent me two,
I
didn't
did send you two. I was looking for something that would be good offensive because we don't have a lot of offensive people.
Well, I was going to give you, what is this, Danny?
I'm just joking.
What?
She said we don't have many offensive people, and I'm like,
oh, shots
What are
fired.
you? We don't have many people strong on offense. Is that more better?
that's
even
worse.
That's better.
Or is that worse?
Danny's going to the bar. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. I can't help but offend Danny somehow. It's a daily thing. Let me rephrase that. I feel that I am very ineffective and I want something to make me a better offensive player. Better? I started to ask you if you could kill Smudge and let me re-roll a character.
I already tried that.
Oh, did you? So,
How tall are all of the characters in the party? Smudge is a halfling, right?
Smudge is a gnome.
No. Okay. So that's like what, 2 feet?
4 feet?
4 feet. Okay.
This was 5'4".
Yeah. I mean, Danny's a half elf, so I think they're like human height, essentially like 5'6", 5'7".
Okay. Match rolls around 5 feet. Okay. So none of us.
I'm a giant.
You're the tallest one in the party, except for Otis, who I'm assuming is taller. He is our offense
Sure.
right now.
I don't have his height on here, but yeah, he's huge.
And we don't know how tall is Sativa.
She is barely 5 foot, if anything.
Okay. Yep. We've got one offense.
She's a high-level multi-class thing, but, you know.
I'm sorry, but now I'm
speaking-
picturing. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Just picturing now in the group hug that Danny is like this tall, like scarecrow-looking motherfucker, and then everybody's just hugging her around the waist.
This was pretty tall too. Blend short. So what'd you find, Sativa?
I can't answer that until I'm given the things from you guys. Or magical.
Wait, darn. Jeez.
I can't answer that question. I can answer other questions.
Did you find anything out?
Yep, the thing that Meg asked for. I have to look at my notes.
Who's Meg?
I'm sorry, that Danny asked for.
Should I DM it?
Yeah, go ahead and DM me.
Okay.
Unless I'm mistaken, am I mentally recalling incorrectly? Danny, you wanted this? Was it you that wanted the Staff of Thunder and Lightning? No. Okay, I'm lying. That
was the second item that I gave in case.
Oh, okay. So,
Might be the
Smudge, you can pick between those two, which one you'd rather her hand you.
Okay.
And then, Danny, do I not have you? I could have sworn I did, but we DM'd too much, so I don't know if I have it.
It was the claw was the same, but you were gonna like tweak it.
The Claw of Chaos, yes. I do recall this now. Medallion of Thoughts. I need to pull that link.
Is OG Carl with us?
OG Carl is still on the boat. Otherwise, Bubbles would be a liar. Delightful.
That's a good one.
The Medallion of Thoughts, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. You had that ready to go to Madrigal. That's kind of crazy.
Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
All right, so the Staff of Thunder and Lightning is handed to you, and
Ooh.
pretty.
Oh.
Do I want to know where you were keeping this? That's a pretty big staff.
She's got a bag of holding on her waist,
You know what?
part of her little tool belt, her little gay as hell tool belt.
Never get over that bag.
What bag?
Bag holding. People just like pulling shit out of it. Danny's just like mesmerized the whole time. Shut up.
And she also pulls out the medallion and she kind of looks and she's like, this is probably best given to you, Madrigal, and she kind of flicks the coin up in the air for you to catch it. The medallion.
Madrigal just like misses it, but then like pulls it off, kind of like, okay, that's fine. It's all right. Everybody relax. And she goes and like finds it and picks it up and puts it on.
No, that was a good try.
Thank you so much. I do try. That's what they're saying about me specifically.
And then
You good?
and then Danny, to you, she kind of like, very kind of like, with the same intensity that you touched her back, which is to say not at all, taps you on the shoulder and hands you the Claw of Chaos, which does the words.
Yeah, it's like a little.
That is what it is, right? It doesn't sound right. Okay. I'm like, are there other words? No, that's it. Which does the same as the item you requested. However, we reflavored it for chaos, and I will make a little actual magic item for it. Like a little sheet for it if you want. But you get your little magic trait, and it is slid to you with the same kind of intensity. It was like, so anyway, I don't know how many magic items old Gwen over there has been stealing back from them, but I know I have made a giant dent. I don't know if they have many more wondrous items they could even use to get the magic they need to work. But it's a damn good start, you know?
Sorry, I didn't even get you dinner yet. I didn't even buy you dinner yet. You got me something?
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? This relationship is remarkably one-sided, I suppose. It's okay, though. I'll forgive you.
Wait, no, I did get you dinner. I got you shrimp fried rice or
With the money I gave you.
But maybe.
In Danny's defense, it would probably make it easier for Madrigal just like pops out of literally nowhere. It would probably make it easier for Danny to, buy dinner and do stuff if you could tell her/us where you were and where you were going, specifically because Danny cares about you, and also because it would be nice for us who also care about you but in a very different way to know. And then she like fades into the background.
In a different way, huh?
I'm gonna shove this claw.
Oh!
Madrigal doesn't even care. She's like, I did what I did here, what I came here to do.
Fuck it, I'm going back to the bar. God damn it.
Sativa kind of goes, you're right. I'm not used to having friends of the caring variety. I had the boys, but frankly, you ever group up with boys? They're kind of dumb. You don't tell them what you're doing. You go and do things. They don't tell you what you're doing. Then I spent like 10 years by myself, so.
And now you got a pretty necklace to show for it. Good going.
Aw, you think I'm pretty? I'm gonna get another
Pretty
drink.
sure. Yeah, you go get that.
Madrigal's gonna cast message. Never mind. No, ignore me. Whatever. Stop.
I do need to get some more tea though, so how about we take our first 15-minute break? Woo! Okay, I will be back shortly with more tea. Before we get into what I suspect might involve rolls, which die should I start with for you guys?
The bigger one.
I think that's the crystal looking one.
They're the same size, but so this one?
Yeah.
May I quickly ask a question about attunement, because I actually don't know what that means.
Okay.
So about the medallion of thoughts, do I need to do something before I can use it?
You
Is that what
will
it
need
is?
to attune to it. Let me look up the official attunement rules, because honestly, I so very rarely actually follow them. Basically, you need to like sit with it for like, I think it's like an hour. It's not very long. I think
Okay.
some rules might say pray over it or some bullshit, but I normally just play it like sit with it for however long you're supposed to sit with it.
Can I do that now?
Yeah, I'm fine with that, as long as you're not like actively in combat or actively doing something else. Like obviously if you're like wandering around, I'm gonna say probably not, but if you're like sat down at a table, that kind of thing, yeah.
Okay, do that.
Yeah, I'll just say like if you sit with it for like an hour looking it over, fucking with it, that kind of thing, then I'll understandably believe that you are attuned to it at that point. And that
Okay.
same can go to all of you for all the cool gear you guys just got. So we are back at all back in the bar. Are we all sitting around the table attuning to our new toys?
Yeah, body doubling.
We neurodivergent. Smudge, are you doing the same at your table, or are you over at this other
Yes.
table?
Come
Are you gonna stay with Otis, or are you gonna come over to the rest of the table?
Where am I going?
All right, so are you gonna stay with Otis, or are you gonna come over to this other table?
I will come over to.
Can Madrigal also beckon to Otis and be like, Otis, come sit with us?
He kind of like takes up a spot at the bar because there's not a lot of chairs. Pockets isn't a chair. He'll sit near you at the bar though.
Is he getting ready for the bard off?
Yeah, he's assuming he's practicing his part.
He totally is. I'm just slowly adding NPCs.
That's a lot of NPCs.
Well, I mean, the bar's slowly filling up. They heard there's a bard off. You guys did your job. That's what's happening here.
Is that Gerald also down there? Also, that same elf guy on the bottom left corner that we saw at some point somewhere.
I believe he was in the other bar.
Yeah. Did someone talk to him? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I was gonna have Thistle think he was kind of cute, but I don't know.
I think you should.
We'll see.
Okay. Maybe I'll play another love ballad. For sleeping. Interesting that Gerald Axel seems to be here.
Yeah, he sauntered in and sat across from Gwen.
Emphasis on speech too.
Is he actually here?
No.
I don't.
Everybody seems to know it's freaking shapeshift these days.
Do we have a name for him? Or can it be Gus?
So
Sorry, can
sorry.
you say that?
Do we have a name for the bartender? He looks like a Gus.
Can't hear you, Abby, if you're saying anything. Maybe it's just me.
1 second. Syrian. His name is Syrian Pillamina. At least that's what his token says, and I'm gonna stick with it because I don't want to dig up a new name. So
Who is this guy? He looks like a Sasquatch? Or is that an orc? Okay, is that a lady?
hi, Amy.
What are we trying to get out of this interaction with these people at this bar?
We were trying to find a little bit more out about how many ships are going to be out there, how many Zentarian ships, just a bit more about that party and what's going on to be prepared.
So should we be looking for tattoos?
Maybe try to find out more about the prophecy of chaos.
Sea of Chaos. I think Madrigal's going to ask the team, like, while we're all sitting at the same spot. I'm assuming that some of these people will be competing for the Bardoff, but I think she's wondering, like, how comfortable do we feel with, like, a bit of a divide and conquer kind of, if we see somebody that looks interesting or familiar, just trying to suss out what their intentions are, even if they're sitting at different tables.
I think we can do that.
All right.
Sounds good.
How do we feel about Jarlax or Gania?
Well, I'm sorry. What was that? We didn't quite.
Oh, sorry. How do we feel about Jarlax?
Something about the cat meowing into the mic.
Oh, okay.
We should probably keep an eye on him and Gwen over there. I don't know how well that's going to play out.
I don't understand why they're sitting next to each other.
Well, they're
Magical's
sitting
actually-
across from each other technically.
I think Magical just kind of wants to wander over to that table, and unfortunately she's not going to be very subtle about it. I think she's just kind of going to plop down and be like, "Hi."
You see Gwen just smiling. She's having a great time. Jarl he has a winning look on his face, but he is obviously a little irritated, but he's trying to be his smarmy self, you know? And he's like, oh, look, they sent the smart one.
Nope. That's why you're mistaken, my friend, because we are all the smart one. I'm just the one with the guitar. Now, listen. Why are you here?
Oh, I heard there was a bard off.
You like music, do you?
Of course I like music. Look at me. I'm a man who likes fine things. I do enjoy music. I enjoy good food, good drink. This is one of the better bars, and a good bard off is always good entertainment. Can't help the company, obviously.
You're certainly a man who likes hats. So, tell me this. You incited a war, yes?
I incited a situation.
You're feeling good about it?
Depending on how things play out, I might be.
What will make you feel good about it?
If I can feel as though all of this stress has been worth it. If I can perhaps sink other boats or kill a few people, or if I can make things that matter to others burn, that would be a good thing too. And Gwen's like, I do understand that. I do enjoy when things burn.
So, hypothetically, yeah, if you were to draw a picture of your friend or a picture of your enemy, what would those pictures look like? Who helps you along your way and who hinders you?
Remains to be seen, doesn't it?
So,
So are you one of the bards that'll be in the bard off?
remains to be seen, doesn't it?
I suppose it does.
She's exhausted. He's exhausted. He doesn't have anything left.
Danny's she kind of like moved in a little bit just to make sure everything was okay, and is just laughing.
Magical's gonna try to wink at Jarl Axel as she leaves. She turns around just to see if he's looking. If he is, she winks.
He winks back.
Oh no! She looks away immediately and keeps walking.
It's very curious why he chose to sit with Gwen when he hates her so much, supposedly.
As I walk away, can I cast detect magic?
Yes.
No, I don't know because of the way you said that.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna find by using detect magic, but you're welcome to.
Never mind. It's okay.
Sorry.
I think I think that character speaking, actually, like in terms of where she would be in her head right now, she's probably actually nervous. I don't know that people know this about her, but she loves singing music, but she does not like performing in front of a crowd. So she's actually very nervous and is probably not even thinking very strategically right now. So she's walking back towards her friends and just being like, okay, safe ground.
Smudge is going to walk over to the table where Gwen and Jar Axel are sitting. And she's going to, when she gets to the table, hello, dearie.
Oh, look. They sent the smart one again.
How are you? I was very surprised when you came in and sat with Gwen, since you so obviously detest her.
He kind of makes a big show looking around. And where would you suggest I sit? Do you think I have much common ground with the rest of the people here? I know Gwen, who I have business with, and of course I know you. And if I had known you would be so gracious as to come over and speak to me, I perhaps would have sought you out. I assumed you were still ruffled by me, but of course, I would love to have a drink with you, dearie.
I'm so old. Nobody ruffles me very well.
I thought so much. What hope could I have?
But I was just so shocked when you sat with Gwen. Gwen, how are you, dearie? I haven't seen you in a few hours.
Oh, I'm doing lovely, dear. How are you?
Just fabulous. Just fabulous. I'm looking forward to this Bard off, aren't you?
As I am as well. I'm looking forward to it. I'm wondering if we're going to have multiple bards or if it's just going to be Madrigal and Otis. I'm quite excited to find out what happens. I'm a little worried what he might do if he starts strumming again.
I haven't ever seen a Bard off.
Oh, they're fantastic. They're good fun. You should have Sativa tell you all about it. They are a good time.
Oh, well, maybe I will. All right. Well, Jar Axel, it was lovely to see you again. And I hope that you enjoy the evening.
You as well. I hope you have a fantastic evening. And if you are interested in discussing beverages, I'd love to speak with you about them.
Oh, I only love tea. It's all about the tea.
Tea is a beverage, is it not?
It is a delicious beverage.
I hope to speak with you soon about delicious beverages.
Is he fucking real?
I'm going to walk over here and then say, I don't think that's Jar Axel. It is somebody in disguise.
What makes you say that?
Because he kept talking about beverages and tea and stuff, and it didn't fit. When he said beverages, obviously I thought, oh, he bought all those, big bottles, those big things of, what were they called? Those big, huge drinks that Thistle enjoyed.
Aaron
Punch. But then I said, oh, I only drink tea. And he was like, tea is a beverage. It just was very odd to me. Very, very odd. I don't think that's Jar Axel. I also really don't think that Jar Axel would have sat with Gwen. That makes no sense to me. I'm highly suspicious.
Sativa, what do you think?
I mean, they obviously have some sort of weird fucking history.
They probably slept together.
They
Oh
probably
my
were
god,
both.
do you think so?
I mean,
I think so.
But what faces and hats were they wearing when they did it?
I don't want to know.
I'm not sure it matters with those two.
Oh, it matters
Maybe
to
they were
me.
opposite.
I bet you that fucking hat stayed on though for him.
Oh god, he'd be hotter as Jarl than as JB though. So
You never know. Could be the hat he gave you.
no, I got the hat from Aaron. Thank you very much. Oh god, you don't think
What?
they fucked in that hat, do you?
Who could have been wearing her hat?
I'm gonna have to burn that hat.
It's a good hat.
I'll give Thistle that hat.
Am I within 30 feet of them?
I don't know. Let's find out. Yes,
Can I use my magic item?
maybe. Let's find out.
I would like to cast Read Thoughts. Target one creature you can see within 30 feet of yourself. You learn what is most on the target's mind right now. If the target doesn't know any languages and isn't telepathic, you learn nothing.
Alrighty, and who are you putting it on?
Before I do that, I'm going to talk to the team and I'm going to say, so, friends, I've got this handy dandy medallion, yeah? Do you think if I were to cast, I don't know, Detect Thoughts, one of those two on the table, is it more useful to us to cast it on Jarl Axel, or on Gwen?
Can we use magic or just like violence?
I mean, I'm not trying to fight any of them.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out if somebody's lying to us about something and how much.
Jaraxel.
That's who I believe, Jaraxel.
I gotta agree.
All right. I try to cast it on Jaraxel.
All right, and it reads like the surface most thoughts.
It just says target one creature. So you activate one of the effects below. And one of them is these thoughts and the other one is read thoughts. And I want to do read thoughts, which is you learn what is most on the target's mind right now.
All right, I was gonna make a joke about, but I thought you can't read, but
I'm learning.
But you're learning the immediate thought you see that he is most focused on is a ship on fire.
Is Sativa around? Here she is. Okay.
Do you recognize?
Do I see anything about what the ship looks like?
It's in the distance. It's like an image of a ship on fire in the distance.
I get a sense of if it's a memory or an idea or
It feels like an image that he's holding in his mind intentionally.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I saw an image of a ship on fire, and it seems like an image that he's holding in his mind intentionally. So that could be either he's doing that on purpose because he wants us to know that he knows that one among us has set his ships on fire, or it could be that it's something that he's worried about or remembering. I couldn't read intention into it, just that it's what he had in his mind. I mean, he's very high powered, so it's entirely possible that he just had it up as like a shield of like, I know that you're looking, and what I want you to see is the fact that I know that you set the ship on fire. So
Does he know? Does he know it was Gwen, or does he still suspect it was Sativa?
I don't know. Well, didn't Carl sink his ship? So it could be both or either, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I figure he's mad at both, you know?
He had two of his ships burnt down then. One by Carl and then one technically by Gwen/Sativa.
So Gwen has admitted to sinking a few of his ships lately.
So that means that the fact that that's the thing that's foremost in his mind could also be because he's sitting across from Gwen. It might not have anything to do with us at all. But Gwen was sitting there before he walked in, right? So he walked in and chose to sit next to her, across from her.
He intentionally said.
And I feel like when he came in, there were some tables that were empty. I could be wrong, but I feel like that. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Such a strategic space to sit in. And we'll say that.
He really wants to go over and just kind of like figure out what his fucking deal is, but I don't know about it.
Why don't you walk over there and go, what's your fucking deal?
I'm really thinking about it.
You might as well. We've got your back if you want to.
Yeah. I mean, two of us have tried to get something and he's not, we might as well go one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we could force him to do the bard off?
I mean,
It's not a bard.
we could cast. So I took both pacify person and charm person because I was like, this guy, how to handle him. So we could just try to cast both and see if that'll. I think that he gets suspicious if I went back there again. But if somebody new went over there and sat next to him and we cast a bunch of stuff on him, maybe he'd spill his secrets. Or we could try to convince him to do the bard off.
I think we need to have at least some kind of distraction, like start the bard off before we can get something out of him. We just keep interrogating him.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we're going to get.
He had a couple drinks in him during said bard off.
Should we buy him a punch bowl?
Good.
Or just send some wine over? He does love the wine.
While you guys are discussing all of this, Jaraxel stands up and says, "Barkeep, an open tab and a drink for everyone in the room. On I, Jaraxel, Bregandea."
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Drink on the way that you remove poison and rot from non-magical food and drink in a 5-foot sphere centered on a point within range. And I think I'm gonna do that on every drink that's in our table. So as long as everybody just like orders stuff to our table, because I don't trust them.
Remember, no poisoning. No poisoning.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I forgot.
I don't know if this is the real Jaraxel, but I kind of like this side of him.
I'm not opposed.
But he provided drinks for everybody in the bar and Torty's bar.
That was Aaron.
I mean, he wasn't.
It wasn't him.
No, he was pretending to be Jaraxel. So maybe that's really the way Jaraxel behaves.
The person who bought drinks for everyone in the bar was Aaron, who was dressed. It was Gwen dressed up as Aaron. But
He was dressed as Jaraxel, wasn't he?
So Aaron in the bar, when you guys saw him do the drinks, was Gwen dressed up as Aaron, and she's the one who bought the drinks for everyone. Jarlaxle came in dressed as JB. Oh, the damn espionage and disguises.
Too much.
What are the rules for Bardoff?
I don't know if we defined any strict rules. I was going to have it be a series of performance checks with your teammates able to give you extra rolls based on their contributions. And you would roll against a competing bard.
And are Otis and I a team?
You can be if we find another couple of bards to do against you.
Okay. I think that Madrigal's going to check in with the team and say, like, so do we want to figure out what exactly goes on in the Bardoff? And then based on that, maybe trying to figure out, is Jarlaxle's involvement in tonight's festivities a priority for us to try and figure out? Or do we want to try and talk to other people? Or do we really want to center Jarlaxle right now?
I don't know if we're going to get anything out of him unless it's an accident. I think we should just do the bard off and see what chaos we can manufacture during the bard off.
Bartender also owes us one for filling his bar.
Yep.
Yeah, he did say that.
He did say, all right. So how about we win this bar off and then we get some secrets out of the bartender. We see how Jarlaxle responds and maybe we see who else. Because I do think it's interesting that we've got, listen, Thistle, isn't that guy that you thought was cute? Over in the bottom left. You see that guy? Pale fella, long hair?
No. I don't think
No?
so. No.
No? No? You don't think he's cute?
No. Not my type.
All right. Fair enough.
You liar.
We're on the job. Need to focus.
Oh, but
Well,
you guys aren't too busy to wing woman for Danny for the past, like, however many months and years.
All I'm saying is any kind of wing womaning is kind of my job. And also, it's kind of strange that he showed up at multiple places that we've been at, innit? That's all I'm saying. So, if you thought he was cute, that's one thing. If you don't, that's another. All right.
Let's get this bird off started.
You just want to drink more and get on the stage again.
Someone's got to dance. Pockets is ready.
Yeah.
So the bartender's like, so how many bards do we have participating in the bard off this evening? He kind of, looking around the crowd, like trying to see if anyone's doing it. And he's like, what about you, crew? You submitting a group? Submitting just the one? How many are you guys doing?
Two of us. Myself and Otis.
Right? And you're competing as a team?
Pop dancers as well. Thistle and Pockets. And anybody else in our crew who feels up to it.
Sativa kind of looks over at you, Danny, and is like, well, you're gonna go dance?
I'm sorry, do I look like I dance?
You look like I'd want to see you dance.
Thistle says, grabs her arm, pulls her up.
Fucking A. All right.
All right, so we have...
All right.
All right, and so he continues looking around. He's like, I'm going to need some more competition against this crew. Formidable opponents, of course. Who do we have? And up front, there's actually a trio of girls who are like, ooh, we want to do this. It's just like karaoke. Oh, my God, yeah. I can't do high-pitched voices right now, guys. I'm so sorry.
Are they giving like sorority girl vibes?
Yes, 100%. Imagine it is sorority girl vibes, but I can't.
It's all right, I can hear it in my head.
Oh my god, I so want to do this. It's just like karaoke. Oh my god, what should we sing? Oh my god. We should do Party in the... that's not a play. We should do Pink Pony Unicorn Club.
Party in Cactus Cove.
Party in Cactus Cove.
Cove.
I kind of like the Pink Unicorn Club.
Yep. Pink Unicorn Club would be a top-notch one. So they volunteer to do it. So the bartender's like, all right, we're going to give our bards a few moments to get together, and everyone get your drinks ready. I want everyone drinking and drunk in this bar.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
I'll take another drink if I'm going to be getting up on that stage, please.
Shots, bartender.
Shots. I need the fucking bottle.
All right.
Shots.
So he lines up some shot glasses and just like runs the bottle around. So you each have big, hefty shots, and you each get to take your delicious shot. Everyone do a con save.
Danny,
no.
I don't know if it's going to matter. Danny is definitely double fisting, like 2 shots.
Then do 2 con saves.
Nat 20.
Nat 20
So that's a 20.
on your con save.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't really want... There's not terrible consequences, just transparently, to failing this. It would just mean you get drunk faster. However, I'm going to say that since you get a nat 20 on that con save, you don't just take that drink actually awards you inspiration.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thistle, what was yours?
16.
I got a 16.
16, and Smudge was a 19?
No, Smudge is a 16.
16. Okay, 2 16s. You both feel a burning in your chest, but it's not like painful or anything. It's just, whoop, I took a shot. Your head swims for a moment, and then you feel a little chill. And then Danny, what was yours?
16 and a 14, which I'm mad about. I wanted lower.
So the first one goes down pretty easily, not a problem. The second one hits a little harder, and your head swims a little bit, but it's okay because there's going to be more shots to come shortly, so you'll have more chances to fail. Sativa's like, yep, barkeep, another round. We're going to need more of those. And he actually pulls out, it looks kind of like the grapple hook wine, but it's the same label, but it's actually on a liquor bottle. This is grapple hook booze, so it's got some grapple hook magic to it as well. A shot for everyone for that as well?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Magic sit this one out because she's getting a little nervous. Like, she likes performing, but she's like, I should probably sit this one out. I'm like at the proper level of buzzed to actually have to enunciate right now because her tolerance isn't very high.
Enunciation and a bard off? What?
Listen, one of us has got to do it, and it's not going to be Otis.
That's true.
One of us has the DD.
Mm-hmm.
So Sativa's going to be a little buzzed, but that's fun. So you guys each take the grapple hook shot as well, correct? And it'll be another con save as well for those of you who do take it.
Nat 20.
Boom. Smudge, that hits you kind of hard in the stomach, but thankfully it is grapple hook, so there's no nausea from the drinking, but you do feel it. You go, oh, here's a buzz. I'm officially buzzed. You would not want to drive. Thistle, you take the shot and you feel not just inspired, but calm. Like you have ice in your veins. You were good, and you now have inspiration in the evening. And Danny, what'd you roll? I couldn't hear any of that. What happened?
I said I got a nat 20 also, and I don't want it.
That's funny. Do you want to switch with Sativa, who got a nat 1?
Yeah, actually, sure, why not?
Sure. It's low consequences. Who cares? So Sativa will take your 20 and she throws it back, which makes more sense. It's her plant after all. You, however, you take that shot. And like with Smudge, you feel it in your stomach. It hits real hard. Thankfully, no nausea. Thankfully for grapple hook anyway. But you feel your head swim a little bit. Your legs get a little jelly. And then you realize dancing in this bard off sounds like a real fun idea.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Bard off, bard off, bard off, bard off.
Danny just takes her spear off and is just like using her spear as a crutch, just kind of like leaning on it at this point.
And actually, on that note, I'm gonna say that you guys, there's a chant, bard off, and then in the distance, everyone roll perception for me.
Ooh, 23.
4.
16.
And 13.
23.
All right, so the 23 hears it first. It's not just in the bar, it's in the distance. Bard off, bard off, bard off, bard off. The 16 hears it second. Bard off, bard off, bard off. And there was a 13 next.
Yep.
Bard off, bard off, bard off. And then finally, as the building seems to be shaking with the sound of bard off, bard off, bard off, the doors slam open, and in walks a soaking wet, little bit of seaweed hanging on his head. It's Torty, because he heard there was a bard off.
40!
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Nice, a bard off. I was really depressed because we didn't have a bard off the other night. I am ready for the bard off. Who's competing, man?
Madrigal's over in the corner, sort of like getting in the zone. So I don't think, and also having rolled a 4 isn't really paying too much attention.
I'm not even sure you notice he's in the room. Yeah,
The Chaos Crew is competing. Magical and Otis.
Against these ladies.
I'm gonna be dancing.
Oh man, that's really awesome. Looks like the Chaos Crew is really coming together. And you all look a little buzzed. I'm going to add to that. Barkeep, shots on me. I'm the mayor. You have to take them.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Do I have to take them?
Am I the mayor?
He is the mayor.
You're the mayor, yeah. Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Oh no. Oh no.
So Smudge, you're definitely feeling inebriated, but it's not a bad kind of inebriated. It's like you're feeling a little cocky, that's right, the Chaos Crew is here. We're gonna fucking do a bard off. I'm gonna teach these youngins about familiars.
I get extremely competitive when I drink.
Oh, because you're drunk enough to know that the Chaos Crew is about to clean house. They're gonna kick these skinny bitches' asses.
Let's go!
16.
What Magical was yours? Another 4? Oh goodness. So Magical, you do feel it hit. You didn't take the last shot though. This shot is again another shot of grapple hook, so you don't have the nausea, which is good. because you did just take a pretty hard shot. But you're also not feeling sick. You're feeling maybe a little more confident. Like, more like, I'm a musician. Of course I can do a shot. Yeah, I got this. I'm the Magical of the Minnows. Like, let's do this. And then we had, so it was a 15?
I had a 14.
I'm sorry, 16.
And then Thistle, what was yours?
14.
14. Okay, close enough in score. Same effect. You both kind of feel it in your chest, a little bit in your gut. You're buzzed, because you've had a few shots, each of you. But much like with Smudge and Madrigal, you're feeling a little cocky. You're feeling a little unstoppable. You're feeling a little, you might actually set the roof on fire.
Woo, let's go.
Let's have any dynamite? That's a bad idea. Shut your pockets.
No dynamite.
So Tori's like, all right. So, ladies up front, what's your, the Sirens of Seduction? I don't want to say that. All right, first up we have the Sirens of no, I can't do it.
It's seduction, Tori.
Of Seduction.
There
Real
you go,
original
man.
name there. But they are here to mesmerize you all. They're going to go first. They drew the short straw, as it were. They're going to go first, and they're going to captivate us with their, what are you doing? Their seducting siren song. Original. Thank
No,
you.
what if they're
Wait,
siren?
They really are sirens. Are they really sirens?
I don't know.
Does anyone have counter? Oh.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just asking if anybody has counter spell.
No.
Okay, I don't either. No, because the magic effects. I guess some magic effects are allowed here, right? Just not, like harmful ones.
What was that?
Are magic effects allowed in the Bard off?
Magical effects are, as long as they're not damaging, harmful, hurtful, and in violation of the bar rules.
Okay.
Or cheating. Or can we use it to cheat?
They can use it to cheat, can they?
Define cheating, you know?
Who seems to be their front woman?
The blue hair girl right front.
The blue hair.
I've got them on stage for you in their configuration.
Danny's gonna see Madrigal eyeing up the one and kind of lean over and be like, "You want me to take her out? I'll take her out real quick."
You know, I really do appreciate that, Danny. I have a suspicion, and I think Smudge might as well, that when they call themselves sirens, that might be a little bit more literal than they're letting on. And so I'm not saying we need to take them out, not literally, but I am saying that the competition might be a little bit tougher than we think it is. And so I'm trying to figure out if we need to cast something on them or cast something on the room to make them immune to them. Because I think they're not just coming at this with singing a song. Do you know what I mean? They're coming at this with capital S singing and capital S song. I think.
I got. She's hammered. I got my bag that I can just throw some stones. I mean, I hit Sativa pretty bad the other day. I probably get a good one off on any of them.
You know, any other time I think that'd be a good idea, but I don't think it would work in this pub.
Okay,
But
that's right.
I am wondering, do you think that if we cast something like, I don't know, charm person or command, or I don't know, how do we stop them?
Does anyone have protection from good and evil?
I do not.
It's a druid.
What is happening right now?
They're just doing synchronized dancing, and I'm just moving along as if they were dancing. But imagine it like being good and sang by people who don't sound like this.
Or calm motions.
Yeah.
I don't have either.
Beer.
What? Yeah, I don't have anything except guidance. That's the only thing that maybe.
Are they currently singing or are they just dancing right now?
Yeah, they're doing both, but again, they would sound not like this, but like it sound pretty, and like imagine like some soprano ass like la 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 curl K-pop group kind of thing.
I do have minor illusion. I could do it with it being a sound that is very bad, like Otis is singing before or something. You know, a real very off key. We could do it. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, though. I could do it on them.
Ooh, amazing! A great job.
Prestidigitation. Wait, are they done?
Yeah, no, they've now finished their number.
Oh, we're good then.
And they come off the stage and they're like, "Oh my gosh, thank you. And they look, and the blue hair girl looks at you, Magic goes, "Thank you so much for keeping it honest. We look forward to competing against you tonight." And they sit down, and Torty's like, "Next up, Chaos Crew, take the stage."
Yep.
You guys are ready, right? Do you guys need a minute?
Nope, we're ready. We're ready.
Bored ready for this. Ready?
Go.
So ready.
I'll keep walking.
So ready. So
Danny,
ready.
get up here.
Danny starts dragging Madrigal with her. Get here. This is you. Get up.
So ready. So ready. So ready. And suddenly it hits Magical that she hasn't performed since like the time, like since basically like right after stuff went down with what's his face. Like she hasn't performed in like a group setting, and she's getting like she's kind of freaking out a little bit.
I'm gonna walk up. Where am I? I'm gonna touch Smudge and say, hey, you got this. And I'm gonna give her guidance so that if she needs a performance check, she'll be able to add a D4 to it. You got this.
All right. Yep. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. And she like shoots you a like thank you kind of a glance, and she looks at Otis, and she like turns around, looks at her friends, just like ready to background dance. And she's like, okay, we're gonna sing a song. We're gonna sing a song about drinking at a pub, which is what we're all doing right now. Here I go.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Yeah. And then she just goes for it, and hopefully Otis, all of the practice that we've done pays off, but she just starts.
As Madrigal starts, Thistle's going to cast Elementalism and have just like fiery like embers across the bar surface, across the whole bar under our feet as we're dancing. And it's just changing colors like purples, pinks, and flowing with the music. And it's not harmful, it's just like optical illusions. We dance.
And it's all jolly rock. Sit back when I spend on the tin. The laddie's bacon chip and across the shadow where boots, my noggin boots. Now good for me. Check out the orange and the tours are kicked about. And the souls are looking for better weather. It's all wrong. Jolly rock.
I grabbed Money's arm.
Yeah. You do the like dancing.
Just drunkenly follows.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
I love it. Yep, that's exactly how it goes and how it sounds.
Yay! And the applause. Yeah.
Madrigal has a thing because of her Asimar heritage where like if she gets really into a song, her eyes will glow golden. So like as the song sort of like picks up and she sees her friends kind of like dancing along and having a good time, like it does kind of happen. And she's like, oh, I didn't know I could access that anymore because she hasn't again for a long time.
You were amazing, Madrigal. Otis, you're pretty good too.
Yeah, your studies are coming along great.
Thank you. Team effort. I feel like we all did a good job.
Everyone roll performance. Madrigal, you'll take that at advantage.
Okay.
I was inspired too. Can I reroll?
So I get to add something?
Your performance modifier.
No, but I think that Smudge gave me something, right?
Yes,
You can
I gave
choose to
you
use
guidance.
How much was
1d4.
that?
1d4.
Okay. Let me see. That was 14 plus.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. 17.
And that was with advantage?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a 17, a dirty 20, Thistle.
16.
16, Danny.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Them shots paid off.
On point.
All right.
Wait. You said because of my nat 20, I would roll with inspiration. What does that mean?
So if inspiration, you I know that some GMs will do like a D6 to it. I will allow you to do a D6 to your current score, or you can use it as a reroll. Your choice.
I will add a d6 to my current score.
Okay.
Okay. So that was a 17 plus a d6, which is a 5. 17 plus 5, 22.
All right. So you guys are cleaning the floor with them, as it were. The crowd is losing their minds. They really enjoyed the little she sea shanty you guys all sang, and they enjoyed the dancing to boot. Everyone is like just stomping and screaming and clapping. Outside, there's a line forming to get in. And Tori's like, all right. That was a pretty good round 1, everybody. Get your drinks and get ready for round 2.
There's another round.
The faces you guys each all just made.
Y'all didn't tell me there was more than one round.
That's because we didn't know, friend.
It's bars
Get it
off.
right.
Drinks all around. You know the rules of the bar off. You gotta have drinks after every round. And shots too.
Is that absolutely required?
Well, yeah, if we didn't make you guys drink, you'd never stop doing it. We'd never get the bard off.
Depends on which bard we're. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you should stop.
I'm good. I'm sorry.
Bard,
All right.
bard off, bard off.
Can really quickly, Madrigal just kind of like, because of that, like 4, she's gonna walk up to the bartender real quick and be like, I'd say that earned us a secret or two, wouldn't you?
What are you looking to know?
You're gonna be honest with me. You promise?
Sure.
Shoot, I should have thought this through. But this is actually makes sense because she's drunk right now. So I don't think that she would have thought it through. I think she would say, when you look across the room right now, who do you think is the most dangerous to us?
No one, you're in my bar. Easy question.
No, I don't mean right now physically. I mean once we step off.
I don't know. That's kind of the downside, you know? Since no one can do anything, it's really hard to read intentions because no one can actually. I can't read if they're trying to kill you because I can't see if they're trying to kill you.
Yeah, but are you supposed to know about secrets and who's showing up here and why they're showing up here?
I mean,
I don't know. Based on everything you know about us, yeah? And she kind of like leans over, like, based on everything you know about us, yeah? What do you think is something that we really ought to know right now? What's the thing that what do you think that I should know and that we should know? And you should tell me right now because you promised and you gotta be honest, yeah? Because look at all these people we brought. There's a line out there.
there is.
Because about that, we rolled so many nat 20s. We literally rolled so many nat 20s. We rolled so many nat 20s about that.
He goes, well, I suppose if you're hoping to win this bard off, the people you should be most in danger of are those sirens over there. They did a pretty good job. That was some good dancing. Your dancers did okay, but...
My dancers did great. What are you talking about? Okay. I'll show you, okay. Are there actual sirens? Like actual real sirens?
I don't know. I know the girl up front's a bard. It makes sense if she was also a siren.
What level is she?
I don't know.
You don't know much, do you?
I mean, I don't know every blue-haired bard that comes into my bar, no.
You consider that maybe you should?
No.
She just... All right. She kind of like slinks off.
Like, yeah, I'm watching you too. You're competing in a bard off on my bar. I'm also watching you.
Yeah, but we brought so many people in here. We're doing you a favor. And you like me. You know what? You're pretending you're all aloof, like, oh, this is my bar, this is whatever. I'm so chill and normal about things. But you know that we're really good at singing and dancing and you know it. And so whatever. She kind of like walks off.
He kind of, as you walk away, he's like, that's true. I like your hair.
Thank you so much.
Can Thisla grab a tray of shots from the bartender?
Heck yeah, she can.
Woo! So the tray of shots, I want to cast Elementalism, and we have some like pretty purple, blue, pink, just like flames on top of the shots, and she's gonna walk around the tables, like the table at the bottom left, and ask, anyone want any shots? And she's trying to hand them out to the patrons, and maybe roll a perception check to kind of get an idea of what's going on, or see if she can overhear anything.
Okay, so you're at the back left table?
Yeah.
With your little crush on it. So over here, you see a well-dressed lady. She looks quite well-to-do, and she accepts the shot like, well, if it is the rules of the bard off, thank you, good serving wedge performer person. I appreciate it. Do I need to tip? This is a tipping establishment. Here, good lady, a silver for your troubles.
Ooh, thank you. Pockets runs up and grabs it.
And the attractive fellow that you have the crush on, he's like, all right, see your serving wench, nice. And he flicks you a silver and takes a shot as well.
Thank you, sir.
And then, who is this? Oh, this guy's pretty cool, actually. So he's like, oh, you're bringing drinks around. Well, that's very considerate of you. And he slides forth a copper. He's not as well-to-do, but he's appreciative all the same. And then,
Well, thank you very much.
Indeed. And go ahead and roll perception.
+5 and 11, 12. 13.
All right, you couldn't really hear much because it's a 13, but it seems like perhaps this naturey fellow and this attractive fellow are perhaps discussing a job opportunity with the well-to-do lady.
Okay. Okay.
And what about the rest of you guys? What are you guys doing?
Well, now that she's well and truly buzzed, and definitely had one of the colorful flaming shots to add to her repertoire, is going to go over to the table with Gwen and Jarl at it, and just kind of like drunkenly slide into the chair, and just, much like Madrigal did, just kind of like real heavy elbows up on the table and be like, "What the fuck are you two doing sitting next to each other? What's going on here?"
Oh, look, they sent the not smart one.
I don't like you. Just answer the fucking question.
I'm having a drink, enjoying the bard off. Looking forward to seeing the bard get off, or whatever it is you lovely ladies are doing on that bar. I must say, the dancing was very nice. Tell me, could I actually pay you to come dance on my ship at the party?
She like throws open her mouth a little bit and kind of like chokes it back down. No, I don't. I'm good. I have a ship. Thank you. I still don't. Why here with Gwen? Don't you hate each other?
Sure.
Then what the fuck?
It's still a good bar to get a drink and no one can do damage to anyone. We can both sit here, have a drink, and not worry about the other one trying to poison the other one or whatever, because we can't do anything here.
Anything?
I mean, we can sling words, can't we, Gwenny? And Gwen's like, oh, we can, Needledeck, we totally can.
Lean a little bit further and grab Jar Axel's hat and just pop it on her own head and be like, so even if I do this?
He kind of takes the hat back and he's like, I should remind you there are some theft policies in this bar. Be careful.
Steal it? I do have a question though. You fuck with this hat on, don't you?
Sometimes. Why? Do you want to see me do it?
No. She's gonna like ruffle her own hair and get up and just walk back to the bar. Actually, she's gonna find Sativa / Sariel and just lean in like super drunk and like totally fucks with that thing on.
Yeah, I'm definitely burning the hat. I can't risk it. What if him and Gwen have had sex and they wore that hat?
Oh god.
Exactly, Smudge. Exactly.
What if oh god, I touched it. Never mind. I need more drinks.
Hey, look, shots.
Shot.
All right, and everyone do your con saving throw for this round of shots.
Must I?
That's them's the rules of the bard off.
Oh, Mads, how else are you gonna get the bard off?
Nice job, Smudge.
15.
Nice job, Magical.
Thank you.
16.
16. Nice job, Thistle.
19.
Nice job, Danny. Okay job, Sativa. She takes her shot and she's like, ooh, okay. We should get some fries soon. Definitely some fries.
Magical, well, not completely, struggling under the weight of all of these shots, is like on the upper limit of her buzzed situation. And I think that what she's going to do is actually, where am I? I think that she's going to wander over to these ladies, blue hair girl, this like whole little girl group situation and be like, I am Magical. I was from up there. We were just up there. We were singing at the bar though, like you.
We're heading up there right now ourselves. You did lovely.
Thank you so much. So did you. You sound so good. What's your name?
Harmony Blue Hair, I think. I don't know what her name is. Melody. Harmonious Harmony Blue.
Are you named after your dad? No? Your mom? No?
I'm just named after my purpose in life, to bring harmony.
Yeah. Your hair is blue and it all works so well. Anyways, I think that you were doing such a good job. I think that you were just so singing, doing so good. And I think that we're doing such a good job too. And I was wondering, like, wouldn't it be so much fun if we did like a super group? If we like subverted the rules of the bard off? Yeah? Because it's like, it's all about competition, right? But like, what if we were like, oh, instead of competition, what we're really into is, harmony, right? Like, wouldn't that be the best thing for your brand? Yeah. If you have a brand, I don't know if people are talking about it like that. But like, what if instead of like, oh, it's a bard off, it's like, oh no, like they competed and they were like, oh, actually, we've got a piece and they've got a piece and we come together and it's like harmony and it's so beautiful and wonderful. What would you think about doing like a super group?
So collaboration requests have to go through our managers. So yeah.
Who is that? Who's manager?
Yeah.
Who's
but
that?
anyway, we have to start singing.
No, 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 no. She puts her finger on her nose. Like, no, 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 no. Tell me about this manager. Manager, I hardly know her. Who is that?
He's this guy. He like helps us get gigs and stuff.
Where? He's here, isn't it? Where? Point him out to me. Where?
He's not here right now.
No, he's not.
Yeah, roll insight
Yeah.
against her deception.
17.
Okay, so y'all are neck and neck. She is definitely trying to lie to you, and you were almost convinced, but you're a dog with a bone. You're like, are you sure? Like, you know. And she's like, he's maybe he might be here.
I cast Charm Person on her.
Okay, does she get a charisma save on that?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's not gonna succeed because a 7 is not a good roll, no matter what her fucking whiz is.
No, it's not.
It's like he's in the back, but he's kind of an asshole and says that we're not supposed to collaborate with other groups because we're supposed to like utterly dominate everyone around us, and we'll never be a super popular group if we can't crush the competition. And quote, this side of the island doesn't love a kumbaya moment.
Is he wearing a hat? Is he wearing a hat?
Is he wearing a hat?
No.
Hat? That's all right. Well, do you know what? Why don't you point him out to me? And also, I think he's wrong. Listen, I've been all over the place. I've been so many places. We've been so many places. And this island does love a kumbaya moment. Look at us, all from different walks of life, having such a good time. And I guarantee you would never have as much success as you would in a super group they're really in right now. I think he's wrong. You point him out to me, yeah? We'll have a good old talk with him. We'll bring him right around.
Okay.
Point him out to me.
He's this guy straight in the back. The like 7 foot tall guy.
Listen to me, yeah? That's fine. That's all right. Thank you for telling me. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
Okay. We're gonna do our song now.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to do it together?
Well, I mean, like, there's like at least 3 rounds in a Bard off, so this is only round 2. Anyways, it was great talking to you, though. You have really pretty hair.
Thank you so much.
Hit it!
Madrigal tells all of her friends immediately everything that she's just learned.
So wait, do you really want to sing with him, or are you just trying to talk to that guy?
Well, ideal outcome would have been no bard off. Instead, we're all singing together and we're having a good time and there's no competition. So I thought it was worth a try. But now that I know that they don't want to do that, and now that we know they have a manager and it's that shady looking fella up in the back, well, that's another person to investigate now, isn't it?
Can you tell if they're really sirens?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Can you tell if they're really sirens?
I couldn't tell exactly, but I do think there's some sort of coordinated charisma-based singing group. So regardless of whether or not they're actual sirens, I do think that they pose a legitimate threat to us, at least in terms of winning the bard off. But regardless of whether we win, because I don't really care about competition that much, I think we should check out that guy.
Now,
We could.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
listen, I already put a dirty ass fuck hat on my head. I'm not going. Somebody's coming with me.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, I'll come with you for sure. But do we want to go as a group? Like, what do we think?
Well, Danny and Sativa could go.
Sure.
Sativa's used to doing questioning stuff.
Recon.
I mean, I once did recon once. I wild shaped into a kitten and I broke into a manor.
So fucking cute.
Espionage, I like it.
Not that you're not now, just as a kitten, because kittens they're small and they fit in your hand and they're cute as shit.
You guys, Danny totally wants me to sit in her hand.
Sativa, that's not as nice as you think it is.
I'm drunk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, me too.
We're so awesome.
It's like this shit was meant to happen. Wait, are we talking to this guy? What are we doing?
Oh, Magical, what are we doing?
I totally think you should be talking. Okay. Keep in mind, Madrigal is also drunk.
Let's all go talk to him together and we'll be like, we're these bad bitches and we're gonna make you give magical answers.
Well, Okay, Madrigal's gonna stop and she's gonna look at Thistle and she's gonna look at Smudge and she's gonna look at Pockets and she's gonna say, "What do you think?"
That's a good idea. You should ask them too.
We'll come along. We've had quite a few drinks, but we'll come along as emotional support.
Yeah. Here's what I think. I think that the fact that he's all the way in the back over there, he's not sitting at a table, he's just lurking like a freaking lurker. What? So weird, so creepy. Who does that? And he's a manager. Nobody trusts a manager. Freaking weirdos managing young women. I don't trust it. I think that if we all pull up, he might be like, oh no, a group of powerful young women. I'm scared, because that's what they always think.
Everything you just said, yeah.
What? Sorry, I actually didn't hear what you said, but Madrigal also says what? Actually, playing a drunk person is really fun.
She's like, everything you just said, yeah.
Yeah. So who's the least drunk here?
You, badly.
Pockets?
Really? The Pockets can't use words that he'd understand. Well, the Pockets can pickpocket.
What if we just steal from him instead? You're never going to convince a man that they're wrong about something, but we can convince a man that they're broke about everything by taking their money.
Pockets kind of hears his name and kind of comes up, ready for some action.
I think we should all sneak to the back, yeah? And then we can tell him, and then Pockets can pickpocket, and then we can be like, we're this new group, and we heard that you're kind of a manager, and so what if we wanted to get signed? Yeah, like what we can pick his brain about that. We can like pretend that we're interested or something, because men love it when you pretend you're interested, because they can't tell, because they're idiots.
They are so dumb.
They're so dumb.
Pick his brain while Pockets picks his pockets. It's perfect.
All right, let's go. Come on, ladies.
How subtle are we being about?
Follow me.
I assume everyone hears this plan.
No, we're like whisper talking like drunks do. Like we're whispering, but it's really loud.
They're really loud. Like scream yelling into each other's ears, like.
Oh no, Dana's gonna be obnoxious, and even though we're like right there, she is like hopping her ass right onto the table next to Jarl.
He needs to sit right in front of him, because he's most likely trying to watch the girls, although he's 7 foot tall. So is that what they said?
Do you know who else was 7 feet tall? Do you know who else was 7 feet tall? I actually don't know this for sure. I'm assuming that the what's-his-face, who was the clone of the whatever, was also really tall, yeah?
Ooh.
We can't look at his face. We're looking at him from above. What's his face like?
Maybe he's not even human. Maybe this is one of the Manchun clones. He's 7
Yeah.
feet tall.
Can we do a perception check to see if he's one of the Manchun clones?
Go for it. You absolutely can.
All right, Smudge.
That's 23.
And then me, which is a 9.
23.
A 23 tells you this guy looks like a humanoid creature of some variety. He's just a white guy with greasy brown hair. He looks like what you'd imagine a Middle-earth manager of a siren girl group would look like. And his name's probably something like Jeff, but like he spells it Geoff, but he's still absolutely a J-name problematic person.
Yeah, because Geoff is gay. So he's trying to pretend that he's,
Exactly, but it's actually spelled Jeff.
Jeff energy. Yeah. Got it.
And he doesn't look like Manchun.
No.
Okay.
Looks like a twat, though, like an absolute tool.
Okay. Cool.
Hello, young man. Has anybody ever told you that you should wash your hair more often?
As you guys start talking.
He's like stares at you disdainfully. He's like, have you ever heard that men my height don't care about girl problems?
I'm not a girl. I'm an old lady.
I care even less.
Watch out, because I might hit you with my staff just because you're getting on my nerves. And who would do anything about an old lady? I could even make it look like I tripped and still hit you in here.
Magic in here would probably still stop you.
Are you sure about that? I could trip
Yeah, no,
tall.
I've pressed the limits of this place a lot of times. I'm pretty sure I know the limits of them. I've done a whole trip into a girl's boobs thing a few times. It catches you, trust me.
You're one of those guys.
Yeah, I am. You got a problem with it, sweetheart?
You're lucky I can't fucking punch you.
I know. That's why I booked them in here. I can come and be as jackassy as I want as long as I don't touch anyone, and no one can do anything to me. It's pretty awesome. And then I make sure I'm a gentleman walking them out. No one wants to attack me and hurt them. It's a really nice plan. At least he's honest.
It's true.
Person on.
Pockets is ready to try his sleight of hand, but Thistle's like thinking, oh man, is something bad gonna happen with the no violence policy, probably no thieving.
Is thieving on the list?
I feel like it is.
Jarl said something when Danny took the hat, but I wasn't stealing it. I was just being a douche.
So Thistle kind of wants to go out and stop him.
And do what? Sorry.
Thistle kind of wants to kind of interrupt or distract and maybe spill a drink to stop him from.
And what happens if you do break the rules?
I don't know, but I don't want Pockets to.
And
Well,
that
no.
was the Siren Seductresses. Whoa, yeah.
I
Amazing
will
job.
get you.
I think Madrigal's gonna like stumble forward a little bit, and she's gonna do the thing where she really truly does not want to touch this man, but she like leans it just a little bit, and she's like, "So those are your? Do you know them? You're familiar with the Siren Seductresses, yeah?
Yeah, I'm their manager. Why, you looking for representation, little lady?
Maybe. What's one got to do to get representation?
Well, I'd be happy to schedule a little one-on-one with you.
Fuck that. Sorry, couldn't hold it in.
You're right. We'll see about that. Maybe.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Yeah, you guys have fun up there. I look forward to seeing how you move.
Magical, stumble into me.
God.
And next up, we got the Chaos Crew coming in for round 2. Torty's calling you guys up to the stage.
I guess I don't know. Can I do like some sort of check and see how the audience responded to them? Like my goal is to see if they responded to them better than they should have.
So they did not do very well on that last performance, actually.
Okay, cool.
So like they're like Torty's like, yeah, give it up for him, and everyone's like, yep. That was more dancing. It was like very K-pop style, which is cool, but like not really the crowd for that.
Yeah,
And they were
it's not
maybe a
like
little thrown off. Like their first performance went really well, but the second one, they did not roll well for it at all.
Okay. All right, team. I think this is our shot. I think that we've got a real corner on the market here. I think that this guy sucks, and that if we were to meet him outside, we should maybe kick his ass. How are y'all feeling about this?
Oh, I had already planned on punching him in the face when we left.
Punch him in the throat.
I mean, I'm kind of drunk. I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing that great. It'll hit something.
I have an idea, guys. Pretty or bartender, can we turn down the lights?
Sure, absolutely.
Don't worry, guys. What are we singing, Madrigal?
We're singing another sea shanty that I had not planned because I thought it was a one-song situation. This one's called what's that one? It's like What We'll Do with a Drunken Sailor or something. This one's called The Drunken Sailor.
All right, who in this
Not a
group?
drunken sailor.
Who in this group doesn't have advantage?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Who in the group doesn't have advantage on performance checks?
Oh, I don't know.
Who doesn't have? I have nothing.
I have advantage on saving throws, but that's not a saving throw, is it?
You don't have. We only have one person with proficiency in. Who all has proficiency in performance?
I do not.
Due to performance, I have proficiencies in like my instruments.
All right. Well, I was gonna say is Sativa can give 2 people advantage / inspiration, so you guys can decide who gets it. There's 2 that she's able to cast.
Can I get guidance to who wants guidance? Well, because I feel like Thistle just wanted to do something, so I'm gonna give guidance to Thistle.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I have a -1 in performance.
I just have a flat 0. I don't have anything. It's just 0.
So 1 to our low charismatic druids, because I feel like Smudge actually does have a little bit of charisma.
Yeah. All right. I've been rolling well tonight. Okay.
And so what are we all doing for this performance?
Do we need to roll?
What are you guys doing, like, as actions before we roll?
Thistle wanted to try to use Fairy Fire because it'll light up the bar and kind of cast a silhouette around us dancing, and Madrigal, is performing. and have like a kind of like a green hue to it. I think it would look really pretty. And then she also wanted to wild shape in the middle of the song.
I actually think that was a really good idea because if I'm remembering the lyrics of that specific shanty, it's like it starts from "What shall we do with a drunken sailor," and then it goes into the like, oh, it's the captain's daughter or something like that. It would be cool if it could like wild shape into the different verses of the song of like, oh, the what shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning, and then it's like put him in the cabin with the captain's daughter or something like that. Like, not as creepy as it sounds, but like if it could follow the plot of the song, that could be cool.
That'd be cool. I don't know how many times I can change shape.
Yeah, the only thing in there is, but I can do illusion, minor illusion, and it's a cantrip, and I can do like one of the other ones. Because one of the verses is shave his belly with a rusty razor, and one is put him in a longboat till he's sober.
Yeah.
And I could do the longboat. I could do the longboat like it's floating along as far as minor illusion.
That sounds great. I think I was wrong about that verse about the captain's daughter. I'm sorry.
Oh, that is one of the verses. That is one of the verses. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter.
Okay.
Who's going to play the captain's daughter?
Can we retcon that? Because it actually sounds kind of rapey. Or, like, I don't know. I don't like that.
You can make it whatever you want. You're the bard.
We're just not going to mention the captain's daughter because unless she wants to be in there.
Well,
Kill Jar Axley's cannon fodder.
Perfect.
Wait, we can do, hang on.
Yeah.
What do you want to shapeshift to?
I was thinking of, unless you have a really good idea, a raccoon, because this is my second time, and the first time was a cat, and Pockets was really mad. So I was going to do raccoon and dance with him.
How about put him in bed with a rabbit, raccoon, put him in the bed with a rabbit, raccoon, put him in the bed with a rabbit, raccoon. Does that work?
Yeah.
And you can get some drink and ale and make your mouth look foamy.
We'll put our faces in a big mug of beer.
I like it.
All right.
Okay.
Smudge, Danny, what are you guys going to do?
I'm going to cast, when it's the verse, I'm going to cast minor illusion and do the longboat with the drunken sailor in it.
All right. Danny, what about you?
I don't know.
Well, you had a nat 20 in dancing, so as long as you keep doing that.
You could,
You do a bunch of stuff.
one of the verses is shave his belly with a rusty razor. Why don't you get a razor or a knife or whatever and act like you're shaving bellies all over the room?
Yeah.
And if you accidentally stick somebody, you'll be expelled because you.
You could also swing Sativa up onto the bar with you, because I feel like at this point you're drunk enough, and she's probably drunk enough that you could do you hook your elbow onto somebody's hand and you're dancing around each other, and it's super sweet,
That is true.
What cantrip did you do?
Not much.
By the by, Madrigal, the captain's daughter was what they call the cat o' nine tails.
Oh, really?
Kinky.
Put him in bed with the captain's daughter refers to
Whooping them?
then refer to hitting him with the cat o' nine tails.
Well, that's
it's one of the ways.
not the kind of bat. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. It's mostly done as a beating, a flogging, cat o' nine tails, which was called and then another one is that it would imply the sailor would need the ship's surgeon after being beaten, making the bed a place of recovery. So
Really interesting.
I mean, it's not really dancing related, but I have Druidcraft. I could possibly have flowers just kind of bloom around the stage where everyone is, just kind of like popping up all alone. What?
yeah, and on the table, in hats, wherever we can put them.
I was originally actually thinking of just putting it in Sativa's hair, but I thought that would be a little biased, so.
No, you should.
What if you have them all drop over just Jar Axel, so he's just covered in flower petals?
You know what? I think.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna do it up on the stage, and I'll plop a couple on top of him.
What about that rude dude?
I was already fucking with Charles earlier.
All right.
All right. The lights dim, the fairy fire goes up, the performance begins. And it is it starts off strong. The sirens themselves are actually like, oh man, lights would have been so cool. And everyone go ahead and do your performance roll for me. For me? Jesus.
Oh, no.
Do I have guidance?
3.
Do we get advantage on anything?
I was like, I feel like some of you have advantage for sure. I know that Magical, you have advantage because you're kind of leading the shindig, and then Sativa gave both Thistle and Danny a reroll with her inspiration. So,
You know what? I have a reroll.
all right.
Magical, did you give me guidance?
I did give you guidance.
That's a D4.
Yeah, I only have a 3 right now, so that wouldn't do much. But
A reroll can help that 3.
12 plus a D4.
Does
Is that-
anyone want to give me guidance or something? Because I rolled a 10.
You have a reroll.
Ooh, I got a 4.
Guidance.
17. No, 16. 16 was my final performance.
And if a reroll is not enough Magical, I could give you an inspiration die, a D6.
Because that was a worse roll. Let me roll a d6.
I can give you guidance.
14. Wait, did somebody give me guidance?
Thistle did.
This will give you guidance back.
Okay, is that a d4?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 16 then.
Cobbled something together there. All right, Danny, what's your score?
15.
All right. And then Smudge, you had the
16.
16. All right.
I had 16 too.
And 15, you had 15, Thistle? 16. Okay. And so it gets a little rough there in the middle, the shots, right? However, Otis. Otis. Otis rolled a 19, and he has a +2, I believe, to performance. Yeah, +2 to performance. So a 21 will help round out those scores a little bit. You have flower petals falling from the skies, and things do fall apart a little bit. You know, thankfully, with all the flower petals falling and the lights that are dimmed and the flashing, no one quite sees the shit fall apart a little bit. Magical, you slip a little bit, but you manage to catch yourself, and it looks like you're like, it almost looks like you're crowd surfing or something, but you're not. You're just getting very lucky. Thistle, you and Pockets are freaking fracking adorable, but you are kind of small, so you're having to like find your light. Like a lot of actors struggle to find their light, and you guys do struggle to find your light at first. Once you find your light, it looks great. Danny, you start dancing, but Sativa decided that she was going to show you how cute her kitten form is, and she jumped on your head as a kitten, which throw you off a little bit. But it is cute, right? Like a little kitten is dancing on your head. That's still pretty adorable. So it works out pretty well. Smudge, you were actually the reason that Otis played better, because when you started to slip a little bit, your staff kind of fell and bonked him. It was an accident, and it didn't actually register as a crime, because it didn't actually hurt him, because his strength is like redonkulous. But it kind of prompted him to go, oh, maybe I should go to the front and play a little louder, which is what kind of brought the whole thing together. I'm so sorry, I sound like this, guys. But it ends up being a pretty okay performance, and it does roll better than the sirens, because they actually did roll pretty freaking poorly. So with thunderous applause, you guys feel like you've maybe start edging on a victory. As Torty kind of comes, he's like, oh my god, that was so amazing. I thought for sure that they were going to do better and it would be a sudden death thing, but man, 2 out of 3, you've already won. They can't come back from that. You know what? Drinks all around! And shots again flow throughout the bar.
That's what we need is more liquor as she takes another shot.
Barred off. And
We
Tori's
did
like,
it.
well, what is it? Well, people, have we got the bard off? Tell me, have we got the bard off? Yell, tell me, we got the bard off. We got the bard off.
We got the bar.
No.
Well, Mads, did it work? Did they? Never mind. I won't finish this.
What? Stop it! Stop it!
A bunch of confetti shoots out from the side of the walls. I don't know why it's glittery and white. It's weird, but it shoots out in arcing squirts. And glitter and confetti go everywhere. Like a confetti, glittery, I'm not going to say that word. This video is going to go on YouTube. But this glittery confetti goes everywhere. It gets in your eyes. It gets in your mouth. It gets on the floor. It gets in your drinks.
Oh, it's in my hair.
And a big banner comes from the top. We got the bard off. Sativa's like, at least it's glittery, implying the woman came too.
Again.
That just happened.
She's still in kitten form, so it's like meow meow, meow 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 meow.
I'm still in raccoon form, and we're just rolling laughing.
Madrigal is like the kind of tipsy where she's like, I'm not tipsy. She's like, okay, where's the prize? She's just like, clearly her balance is completely off, but she's trying to like blow past all of the innuendo. Which she clocked it. I clocked it. But she's trying to pretend it didn't happen. What did we win?
Torty comes forward and puts a white sash on you, and it says, I got the bard off.
You wear that with pride.
I don't think I can.
You earned that.
Are you sure you can't?
The problem, the position that we've put me in is that not only can I not wear this, but I also can't put it on anybody else. You understand what
So the sash for winning the bard off gives you a +1 to performance and advantage on all performance checks.
forever?
As long as you're wearing it.
Can I put it in my
You have
bag
to be
of
wearing
wood,
it.
Like, can I put it upside down?
It needs to be worn correctly across the chest. I got the bard off.
Is it something that she can wear when she needs to roll and then put back in her?
It would interact with it'd count as, interacting with an object to put it on, taking it out of the bag, etc. So I mean,
What if I would piece out of it and use it as a headband?
if you find someone who can help you with magic items, that is a possibility.
Okay, I will find somebody who can help me with magic items. Wait, what does it give me advantage on?
It gives you advantage on performance checks and gives you a +1 to your performance modifier.
Can she wear it under her clothes?
Because I only wear voluminous robes.
I mean, it would still need to be worn. If it's underneath things, that's fine, but it would still need to be worn.
Thank you for that question. Yeah, it'll go underneath one of my layers. I can't believe you've done this, Abby. I can't believe you've done this.
Gave you a really cool magic item that helps your performance. You're a bard. You're welcome.
You know what you did.
Gave you a cool magic item. I know. I'm a pretty generous DM, actually. Speaking of generosity, with the victory ringing in the bar, you all feel a familiar tingle, a familiar glow, and you level up.
Whoa!
Booyah.
Yes!
Yay!
Yay!
You all did an amazing job tonight. Thank you very much for a fantastic time. Thank you all
Alright.
for a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Feel better.
All right, and that was the Chaos Crew. If you made it to the end and you listened to my voice the entire time and you're not one of my players who already had to do that, bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really hope the next time you hear my voice, it won't sound this bad. But hey, at least I had a good time in Chicago, right? Check out the blog if you want to know more about that. If you enjoyed this video, there's a playlist somewhere on the screen. Feel free to check it out. There's a bunch of awesome Chaos Crew videos. There's also a bunch of other tables you can watch. Lots of fun content on the channel. Subscribe if you really enjoy it and want to continue watching this kind of stuff. Like the video if you liked it. And if you didn't, go find something you will enjoy. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching and go play some D&D. Bye!